Hello, this video is about my astrology course, Western Psychodynamic Astrology. My name's Michael Conneely and I'm filming from the beautiful woodland around the healing centre that I run with my partner, healer Maggie Pashley, and we have a B&B, many healings and events here. Now, what I want to say about my Western Astrology course, and I've been teaching for many years, is it's very grounded because we study one planet after another, and each of those planets is studied in relationship to two charts, your chart and mine. So it's grounded, it's authentic. Now you're presented with like a presentation of each planet as you move from one to the other, including a webinar, a video, and loads of course material. So we study one planet after another, maybe the Sun, the Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, etc., working right through to Chiron and Pluto, including evolutionary astrology, the astrology of reincarnation and soul purpose, how it expresses psychologically in our life. But in between the planet studies, there's a technique study. And so I send you quite wonderful technique summaries to study and do exercises on. Studying obviously things like what the planets are, what the aspects, what the signs, what the houses. But going beyond that to the chart aspect shapes. What shapes are formed by the aspects between planets in your chart? This is a very powerful and accurate description of your psychological functioning, of your psychological motivation, of how you'll express yourself in the world. And so, you learn a vast battery of chart aspect shapes, and then you learn how the different bits of your chart relate to each other. So you could have some very different ones. For example, I've got Saturn square Mars, which is endless hard work. But I've also got Venus-Neptune, which is romantic, idealistic and visionary. So the one can ruin the other or whatever. It's so helpful to have the statement. It's called Psychosynthesis. And, I can even guide you through Psychosynthesis role plays so you can really experience how different bits of your chart relate to each other. And then knowing them, you are empowered. You can use that knowledge by employing different bits of you for different tasks under will. What else can I say? Well, obviously I teach predictive astrology, so obviously transits and progressions and transits to midpoints. But also I use progressions, different sorts of progressions, including nodal progressions, which depict to us the whispers of our soul to us at any point in life from the astral. What is your soul whispering to you to do at any time? And that might be different from your psychological impetus. We hear the whispers of our soul through dreams, through precognitions, through tarot readers, astrologers, psychics, all that sort of thing. And it's so important to know what our soul is asking us to do. And the interesting thing is that very often it says the same thing as our Vedic predictive astrology. And indeed, a principle of my course is that you can cross-refer into your Vedic astrology if you wish. My teaching is incredibly caring. Oh, another thing I do is I look at the 7 rays system in relation to our birth charts. Which of the 7 rays which came down from us from Alexandria and Egypt, and particularly through Alice Bailey, were we particularly born to work with? So what I wanted to say is my teaching is incredibly caring. It's totally personalised. You don't just get one-liners. You get the answers to your questions. The course material is voluminous, and you do it in your own time. So basically you study a planet or you study a technique and then you send in your report and you get a beautiful response from me. So, enroll on my course. I'd look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.